Hello and welcome back to another RiftGuides WildRift video, and for today we have a special video for you. Ziggs in the mid lane, how you stomp, how you play lane, and you'll know everything you need to know how to stomp melee champions in the mid lane with Ziggs after watching this video. So let's take a look at this. I'm playing against a Yone as a Ziggs in the mid lane, and what I'll be doing is constantly abuse him for his, well, him being melee. What I'm doing for this is every single time he walks up for a minion, I'm gonna relentlessly blast him with a spell. Look at the minion, he's walking forward as he has a natural intent of farming, so just from a bomb right into his face and make sure he loses some HP. Then I space away, try to avoid most damage taken. Sadly he hits me and procs my bone plating and I miss my first ability, but if I hit him with my first ability, it's a massive W trade for me. Now, take a good look at my minions. None of them is close to dying yet, so I will not throw out a single spell. He will go closer very soon, so I'll punish him for doing so. So take a look at the minion's HP bar. He'll have to walk closer eventually. He does so, he gets popped, I put the minefield in his way, avoid his second ability, and path backwards again. Now we have a beautiful slow push into his face. This one will hit again, I think. And now my Pantheon, if he truly wants to, can come to dive this champion. Like, he can just come here and we dive him. There's no counterplay anymore. Like, unless the jungler is there, there's still no counterplay, he just dies. And soon I will be able to kill him, but only if I hit every single spell. If I had Ignite, this would be so much easier. But yeah, if you play jungle and you play duo with the jungle, just make sure to pay close attention to what is happening on the map and happening on your mid lane or just laners. And if you can use the laners' pressure to accelerate ahead and win a game for free. Like, if he doesn't flash out here, my auto attack connects. But the issue is, if I flash after, I'll die. And here I reset because the wave is even again. So I get my boots of mana for free. What a greedy goblin that he actually stayed. Can you believe it? Now, I'll hopefully not miss every single last hit. Well, I got one, at least. But now, you'll see me do the same thing again, but I have to be very careful, because if he's level 5, he can deal so much damage to me. And perhaps he's also changing the gears of how he plays, because he assumes how I throw my skill shots. Yep. He does so, he adjusted, he deals some good damage to me, but now take a good look at the cannon minion if he goes forward again. But yeah, he just goes in, and I'm just exhausting him just to make sure, yeet after him, then walk away back to my cannon again. The Fiddlesticks is surely gonna come soon, because it's Fiddlesticks, right? Surely I'll hit. Nope, I don't. The classic. Every single time you have to hit, you miss. Fiddlesticks comes in, we avoid this, we use our second ability to go away, we avoid the Q with our flash, and now we just use the Pantheon's damage to win this fight. But now we have to path away, we don't want to get hit by the Fiddlesticks drain, which, yeah, comes up again. And if we stay too long, we might give him enough time to leech enough life to get us killed. Now it's a push angle into a base angle. We have a very decent base with a lost chapter, and probably, another amp tomb, yeah. Another amp tomb. And it's time to go back to lane. Like, when you play Ziggs, mid lane is your beloved point, and most of the time you only really rotate if you have your ultimate available, and you just walk there barely enough to hit them with your ult. Other than this, you constantly throw out your first ability on waves, and just make sure that nobody takes this tower. In solo queue, this can often be a problem, and if we don't have exhaust or flash, we need to be really careful to not get one tap. But here Yone has his Q3 charge, avoids the spell. We luckily avoid the ultimate ability, and if he passes back to up, he just can kill us because we have to avoid the ultimate ability of that Jhin. And we have to now avoid the Braum maybe trying to like Q flash. And we still want to get the minion wave. We do some good chip damage on him, throw the ult into his face, get some money with first strike, and peace out again. Our Garen is having some trouble in the meantime. Then Fiddlesticks comes again, like it's an absolute party in the mid lane, and my Pyke is enjoying his time after getting a plate in the mid lane, ignites somebody, ults somebody, And will he get out? And he gets out, because Michael Jackson just never disappoints when it goes about moonwalking. Like, this champion, in all honesty, is one of the most cringe champions in the game, and to this day, doesn't get nerfed properly. He gets buffed because, well, support role, forehead. But yeah. We're back at it again. Our jungler is an absolute smurf for going for the Herald, and all we have to do is make sure to clear the mid wave. Don't give the enemy any options. Maybe hit a spell once in a blue moon. At least my pack missed as well. The enemy is not even going for the dragon. And they try to go for a pick, completely disregarding anything that's happening. Which, for us, means we just get the Herald for free. And now, like, we have Pantheon Ultimate, we can theoretically contest this if we are fast enough, but now there's a positional mistake, okay? Like, now this fight is being dragged downwards here, but hey guys, where's Yone right now? We don't see him down here, which means he must be somewhere either up here or up here. And I'm isolated. And if anyone dies, if he dies, Fiddlesticks will spawn a Scarecrow, and yeah, things will be very bad. So let's take a look what happens. Trying to avoid this space around, get hit by the Yone ultimate, flashing into the fear, walking back into them because I'm feared. And now Garen is asking for help in the meantime. But yeah, terrible decision making by me by spacing in the way I did and just completely disregarding Yone's existence at this point. But no biggie, we are a hyperscaling mid lane champion, we are an absolute bomberman. Let me just walk back to the mid lane, quickly one-tapping the wave, making sure it's not getting lost. Yone is playing a very dangerous game, and now we just have to walk back mid lane to get the free gold from the tower. Hopefully Pyke, oh, he shares. What an absolute creature of the night. If we had our first ability, he just instantly dies. Now he dies a little bit delayed. We throw out our ultimate to deal some more damage onto the backline on the Jhin, but now we just walk away. We don't take any chance. Yeah, the Fiddlesticks comes in. He probably thought we would try to block, but now we are in real trouble. He gets off the hook. We get out the second ability. Apparently, Bloodline saved us once again. Damn, first tree. Precision. Oh, we go for the combo. The Pyke missed the EQ combo and hooks him closer. If he paid attention, he maybe could have killed me, and he gets executed by the Jhin. The Pantheon is now furious, ulting in, locating the Jhin, doesn't reach the Jhin, but he doesn't snipe him. But now the Braum is in trouble. The Braum is on low HP. The Braum left with a sliver of HP, and he gets exhausted, as we just saw the corner of the screen. But yeah, we couldn't really do anything about this, so all we do is push the wave to deny the enemy another play. Then we take a look at the Yone in bot lane, who's recalling now, but her ultimate will be up in a second, allowing us to easily kill him because we know where he's recalling. He dies, we get the wave, and we go for another wave after this. Now after we clear this wave, we'll go reset and we'll buy Crown of the Shattered Queen. The reason why we're buying this crown item is the enemy's team composition. It allows us to live longer without being forced to go Zhonya's instantly. Like, Zhonya's doesn't increase our damage. Crown, however, allows us to live for 1 second longer with a 1 spell blocked and a 70% damage mitigation. And then if we buy Zhonya's a little bit later, we can use our full combo, even if you're getting edged. The Jhin goes, the Pantheon just goes on onto the Jhin, he just doesn't care. The Fiddlesticks is so furious. Like, what did I do to this Fiddlesticks? Like, what did I do? He hates me, but the Pantheon had enough. The Pantheon isn't taking any prisoners, he is just running him down. Like, the Fiddlesticks really has something against me, I wonder what's going on. But now we're making our way to the Rabadon staff cap. We have a decent amount of AP now, and since we're also running Gathering Storm, we get even more for free. So with all this in mind, we have so much extra damage. So the moment we get the Rabadon staff cap, we go crazy. Like, a single bomb is gonna completely annihilate them. And if you look at this game, it's just very important to just chill mid lane. Make sure to build your setup through mid lane. And only really rotate into ult range or just to catch waves really fast. But the Yone is really brave here. We take away half of his HP by just hitting him with collateral damage. And against Fiddlesticks, it's just very important to always have some vision line against him. Fiddlesticks walks up for whatever reason, gets absolutely blown up. This is 1 HP, the locket comes through, but the Pike ultimate hits. And now it's an absolute disaster. The cannon comes in, gets exhausted, and we can maybe escape? Yep, we do. And now, since we can't really do anything anymore, we go for the next bot wave, because we see all the people on the map. 4 people dead and the Jhin in the mid lane. With all of these things happening right now, there's no danger. So even though you're low HP, so many people would be like, but why are you not recalling? There's danger, you're low HP. Low HP is only relevant if something can kill you, and if there's nothing on the map that can kill you because they're too far away, or they don't have the spells to do so, then why are you not doing something on the map to maximize your efficiency on the map? And here I'm mentally debating, is it Rabadon's? Yep, it is Rabadon's, but we are sadly a little bit of gold short. So as you can pretty much imagine, I make my way back to mid lane, then seeing a little bit later that my Tristana is already walking there, running right down the middle lane, waiting for Fiddle to absolutely consume her, while I'm walking to the other side of the map where my Pike is getting completely blasted, but the Yone is executing himself into my, well, bomb, because he'll always have to go back to his shadow or ghost. There's nothing he can do about this. So I can just place down my minefield, time my ultimate, to make sure that he just gets blown up instantly. Sadly, my Tristana did a little detour around the map for whatever reason, and therefore we lost mid lane, but it's fine. We have our Rabadons now, which at this point is like probably like 40% AP increase, and the enemy has Locket of the Iron Solari, consumed. Protector's Vow, consumed. Brom stuck in a pit, the cannon goes in, we just flash away instantly, we are not having this today, and maybe we are hitting a single spell on the cannon, but he's now stuck in the pit, he can't escape, but I'm ruining the reset for my Pike, who now doesn't have a reset, and I'm just playing in the pit, making sure to not walk too close, then making it kind of slow, going for the Jhin now, seeing as he roots himself in place with his ultimate, and I'm living with 1 HP, thanks to Bloodline again. Result-based analysis, we love it. I survived, therefore it must be good. That's a joke, by the way. Now, as you all know, mages really love one certain stat, and that is magic penetration. Your boots have it, and there are 2 items that have flat penetration as well, and all your items, or most of your items, now have percent penetration by default. So, if you stack up some flat penetration in the form of going for Infinity Orb and Awakened Soul Stealer, you will deal true damage to most of the enemy carries if they don't invest into any type of magic resist. And since I just took care of the bottom wave first, I'll then go to the Krug camp and just collect some extra gold for free. Something you can always do. It's easy on other champions than it is with other champions, simply due to how your champions work. And you just want to maximize your gold. Luckily with my champion I spend little to no time clearing waves, because all I have to do is just throw 1 bomb. And it's done. Well, I threw a minefield as well, but you know the idea. And I'm making sure to not walk too close to a wall to get caught by the Fiddlesticks, using my teammates as a ward line. And if I don't have any proper warding, I'm just chilling. Right here, it's all about just being aware of what's going on. The Yone uses ultimate ability. We see the Fiddlesticks. Now the Fiddlesticks can't just enter anymore. So all we have to do is make sure that if the Baron, as the Baron drops low, we drop the minefield into the way of the Fiddlesticks. So the only way something can go wrong is if we lose the smite. My Pantheon secures the smite with the stab and the smite button, and for some reason my Tristana didn't want to tank to make sure my Pantheon is healthy enough, but now we have to play it slow. I'm assisting my teammate, but missing my second ability horribly, not using it on myself to get away from the Fiddlesticks, but Exhaust saves me, the Pike ultimate saves me as well, and now it's like running time. Jhin is coming around the corner, probably flashing as well. Yeah, he flashed in absolute anger. My Pike got stunned as it seems, so he just doesn't get the execute, and Diana has me on his list as well, so I have to flash out. What an exchange of things. But we are still alive, and even if the enemy wouldn't be able to kill me there, like the Yone, like just the risk, like the opportunity being given, or just the possibility, it could be so detrimental that I don't want it to happen. Because I wouldn't be in position to defend Dragon for free, and like right now, if the enemy walks too close, we can just kill them because they have to funnel into us. Like any trap I lay there, like did you see the cannon HP? He's like 70% and I wanted him. Look, he will die because AP champions are fun. Ludens' charge, first track isn't enough, he just dies. 1545 damage. Yeah. He got bopped. Absolutely destroyed. So with all of this in mind, all I have to do is just play max range, knowing that the Fiddlesticks isn't around. And now I just need my Pike to be a human ward at the places where my control ward doesn't cover. Because I just tapped the tower. Well, why even place my second ability? The Tristana Bomb just takes it anyway. But I'm staying very, very, very far away, not taking any risk here. Because there's no point there. The Fiddlesticks comes in, we get CC chained on the Pike, and he just can't play. No, Tristana goes in. Absolute mad lad. No, the Pike, the Jhin is here as well, but what about Dione? Yeah, and he's back again. The same thing that happened to me earlier, now happened to Tristana. But now, the cannon really didn't learn his lesson. There was one first ability and just lost 50% of his HP bar. And in case you didn't know, in the WIL there's a new rule for some time now where AD carries have to be picked. I think it's still ongoing. So in the past, in WildRift Pro Play, you only saw APCs. You didn't really see AD carries. At least not in the Dragon lane. Only like mostly in mid lane. Because it's so much easier to play them and they have such high impact. And if I hit them, try Dragon ult better next time. Poor Ed. Yeah, if he dies here, it's very cool because we get Nash for free because there's no threat anymore with the ultimate. But it's okay. And now we're basically moving between top lane and mid lane, making sure to collect the farm that is free, not overextending to go into very dangerous places, because if we do, we might just instantly die, and we are basically the entirety of our team's gold in a sense of damage. We see the Fiddlesticks walking towards the chicken, so we just go for the spells here, and if the chicken camp wasn't there and you just wanted to go for like a quote-unquote surprise play, we could have just killed him. With the chicken absorbing so many things, sadly the Pike missed the hook. Would have been so nice. Then Dione goes in really angrily, and we just have to keep our distance. We do not want to get too close. We throw our bombs from maximum range, and we relax. Then we go back to mid lane. We want to take the wave priority in the mid lane, not giving the enemy any chance of being able to punish us. The Pantheon just wanted him. I nearly wanted the Fiddlesticks. Surely my teammate will get to ultimate, right? Nope, he doesn't get because he got feared, silenced, and absolutely blown up. What an absolute massacre. And now, since we can't really do anything anymore at this point, we just quickly push this wave from a minefield. This is now a slow push into the enemy. Now we walk from here to the mid lane to then go to the Elder Dragon, and then the Pantheon will ult in to get ourselves the execute on the Elder Dragon. So all we do is we get some vision control around the Elder area, then we poke out the enemy if they get too close, and we just win the game. Like, they can't really do anything, they don't have Fiddlesticks, he's not alive. The Yone comes in, we throw out our ultimate, we deal so much extra damage to them, and then we just waltz away again. The Jhin is trying to ult. I don't really have to be afraid, I'm losing track of the fight here a little bit, but it's okay. Not only the cannon is alive, if he goes in, he just instantly dies. We just use our spells into the way. If he comes, he just dies. He just walks in onto. He just walked into all the spells, didn't he? What an absolute demon. Yeah, and this is how the game ends. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. There's also something I need to tell you, and I'm doing it at the end because only the true OGs actually stay to listen to the end. We are doing a member giveaway on YouTube, so if you're a member, be it a Scuttlecrab supporter, a collector enthusiast, hater, like any tier can participate. And the moment you're a member, you're already participating, right? And I'm just ruffling out skins, like free skins. I think I'll go with like 5 skins. And you can claim them via code. And I think I'll ruffle them, like I'll give out the list of people that won on the on Christmas Day. Like depending on where you're from, I'll just do it on the 25th because I think that's the universal Christmas date. Because in Germany, like we celebrate on the 24th, but yeah, I guess we'll go to the 25th. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, boost the algorithm. I can't even speak anymore, right? Boost the algorithm, and see you soon.